time is running out. I'll be brief. You all have, if you're willing to, the ability to make a difference. Not just to learn about it, but to be something. And I think those are real tests that you're going to have. Your conscience should be really pierced by this. President Reagan said that the words in the Constitution and the words in the Declaration of Independence were a covenant. A covenant, not only with the people in Philadelphia in 1776 and 1787 when the Constitution was ratified, but Reagan said it was a covenant with the entire world. It was a covenant with all the people in China. You have the ability to do something. During the Reagan years, and I was pulled in with Ronald Reagan, no law firm, no lobby firm in this city, no law firm, no lobby firm in the city would have ever represented the Soviet Union. I remember once they tried to do it once and Reagan spoke out. Reagan spoke out and shut them down. And they never did it again. Now this town is full of people, full of lobby firms, of former members of Congress and high-ranking officials that lobby for the Chinese government and lobby. Hikvision. Did you see the Washington Post piece? Hikvision has former Republican and Democratic members lobbying for them. Hikvision, that was probably the cameras. If you claim you really want to do something, the cameras for the camp that she was in may very well be. They're cameras. So I'll be very brief. No law firm, no lobby firm should represent them, and you should do everything you can to make sure that that never happens again. There's many things you can do. Time is too short. No member of Congress ought to take any money from any law firm that's lobbying for the people that are going to make the cameras that she's going to be in the camps. No law firm, no lobby firm. Because they have tremendous power. You think you have power and you can't get into the meeting sometimes. They can go on the House floor. They can go on the Senate floor. They make political contributions. So, too long to get in detail because they said you had a hard fix at the time. You should all come together, working with one or two groups to come together and make sure that any law firm refuses them. Because when Hikvision is trying to get something, and if there is a firm that takes Hikvision, you then tell every Republican and every Democrat you should not take any money from any law firm that's involved representing anybody that's involved in persecuting the Catholic Church, the Protestant Church, the Uyghurs, the Falun Gong. You know they're taking kidneys. They're taking kidneys. Harry Wu showed me the pictures. They're taking kidneys of people and selling the kidneys. So I think that's what you have to do. Find a group, find an organization, and ask them respectively. Drop their client. If their client's involved in anything having to do with genocide, and I snuck into Tibet in the early 90s, there's genocidal activity. They're eradicating the Tibetan culture. Lhasa is no longer a Tibetan city anymore. They've literally come in and changed. So tell them they cannot take any money, they should not represent them, and if they do, you will do something about it. If you miss this, I'll tell you, in a way, here's these people that are in the camps. And you live here in the United States with all the freedom. You literally, honestly, have the ability to shut this down. And I'll close with this comment. I believe that the Chinese government will fall. In 1984, I went to Romania. And I was so impacted by what I saw, and I pledged to pray every night for the Romanian people. And God bless Ronald Reagan, he really got involved in the Chinese government. Will do the same thing to the Romanian government. It will fall. I would hope it will fall peacefully. But in that interim, make sure that you do everything you can to help these people. No law firm, no lobby firm, Republican or Democrat should represent any company involved in any genocide activities. And if there are out there, no member of Congress, Republican or Democrat, should take a penny from any of these. And lastly, no congressional office or no governmental office ought to meet with any of these lobbies. They should be shut out.
That's right.
If they want to be retained, they should be Biden to do what Ronald Reagan would have done, to make sure that his entire administration, nobody politically in the Biden administration ought to meet with these people and ought to take their telephone calls. You can help bring the end to this if you have the guts and the willingness to really make a difference. You're free. She is now free. Let's make everybody have the same thing where they all have the same freedom.